How's everybody doing today? It is March 19th, 2021, and here is an article coming right from Paris, right? Here we go. I've been telling you that I've been seeing the breadcrumbs, right? Seeing the writing on the wall that it seems like we're going to run through this next series of lockdowns, right? And I think it's gonna vary depending on where you live, what country you live in, what state you live in, if it's the United States. And what I'm getting at is I believe this is always a manipulation, right? It's always a fear tactic. It's always a division tactic, okay? So depending on where your country is in the leniency to where people are running to get the jab is going to be the difference, I think. And what I'm saying is the places, cities, states, countries, okay, that are getting a ton of people to run willingly and get the jab probably won't be pushing these lockdowns as hard, okay? But the ones that aren't, it's going to get more lockdown, restrictions. They're going to do whatever they have to do. Just like the story I covered yesterday, and I was talking to a lot of you guys in the comments, that seemed like a setup story to me too, because it was just, what are the odds? How do they know that they gave every single person in Gibraltar the jab? It just seemed like a perfect mainstream story, right? Where they're like, oh, look, this country got all their people to go do it. You should go do it, right? That's the way I took it. That's why I always tell you, with these mainstream news articles that I cover, the reason is not to cover the mainstream news. It's to cover and break down their deception, okay? Because whether it might be a little bit of truth, a lot of truth, or absolutely no truth, we know we must look into this, right? All right. I just want to say real quick, thank you to all of you that have been leaving comments, that have been watching these videos, sharing these videos. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the backup, ErikSeesAll 2 here on YouTube and ErikSeesAll on BitChute. If you would like to donate to help out when I'm making these videos, to kind of keep me, just being able to do more of this stuff, that's great. There is a link in the description always to my PayPal, and you can always email me. And if you ever just need to talk, okay, leave a comment, email me. I promise you I will talk to you. It may take me a minute, but I do everything I can to answer almost all my comments and my emails. So, and if you have any other news as well, email it, comment it down below. I've had a couple great comments in the last couple days showing me some amazing information, and I can't do this without you. So we just wanted to get that out of the way, tell you all thank you, and just be ready, okay? This will be the only video I put out today. It's Saturday again. My son, well, it's Friday. My son has a basketball game tomorrow, so today we are going to kind of spend the day together. And so it's just going to be kind of a family day. But we got one. We're going to get this video out for sure. And then tomorrow we'll get one out too before his game. So, all right, let's get into this. Sorry. This comes out of BBC News 20 hours ago. It says Paris lockdown as France fears the third wave, right? Fear, right? They got to push this, right? It's just over and over and over again, right? The French capital, Paris, is set to go into a month-long CV19 lockdown as the country fears a third wave. But the only reason anybody fears anything is because that's all you've pushed, Says another 15 regions in the country will also be placed under the same measures from Saturday. These measures will not be as strict as the previous lockdown, Prime Minister Jean Castex said. He says, with people allowed to exercise outdoors. Wow, right? It's not as strict. Oh, we'll let you come exercise. I mean, it's just pathetic, right? That this is normal? That this is, look at, they're not as strict if they let you come out and exercise and stuff. I mean, people, you got to see this, right? How much further does this need to go for you to realize that this isn't going away? It says France has recorded 35,000 new cases within the past 24 hours, right? Cases. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me if they're pushing the flu jab in your area right now. We are getting just bombarded. Every commercial. Not only that, we are getting bombarded with the CV19 vax commercials now that I was telling you about, how they were putting out $1.5 billion into ads and, television and radio to persuade people, to go and pull up their sleeves. So let me know how it is in your area, because it's getting crazy here. He says the third wave of infections in the country was looking increasingly likely. Once again, they knew this. They knew ahead of time because it's all planned. Okay, it's very, very obvious to see this. Okay, this does not change. Okay, this will come all the way around, right? That's what happens every single time. It does not change depending on where you live. All that's going to change is your timing. Okay, And that is the whole thing that I'm always trying to, talk to you about is make a plan, try to, you know, just get this stuff laid out for your family, especially if you have young children, if you have them still in school, etc., etc. We're going to leave this video here. I need you all to please leave some comments down below. Tell me where you're from, what country you're from, and what is going on in your area. You know, it doesn't have to be detailed. Just let me know. I'm just trying to kind of get a true guidance, right? Because the research I'm doing, you're getting 90% mainstream news, okay? You know, I can find some other news too, but my point is I would like to hear from you. I trust you. I don't trust everything that's on this computer, which you never should either. You should never even trust me. Go and do the research, you know. If I earn your trust throughout this, then that's awesome because that's what you've done for me. So we all work together. This is a give and take, you know. Just like I keep telling you, this is a battle of good versus evil, all right? Please stay on our side. Stay with the good. Stay in the faith. Stay in the word. And I promise you, you will never, ever, ever have to fear any of these evil entities, these evil ones that are in power right now, trying to lock us down for the third wave that's going to come all the way back around the world again, okay? I love you all. Stay safe, stay strong, continue to pray. We'll talk to you soon. God bless.